through the media on a daily basis that those are the most important things that are happening on the planet at the moment. Now, it's very, very easy to be seduced into believing that, because the entire culture seems to support that view. So when you listen to the news, when you watch the news or read about it, a lot of it, maybe not all of it, occasionally you get a few interesting things that almost get in there by mistake. Most of it is about the unconsciousness and the effects of unconsciousness in humanity, and a lot of it is about those humans who are the most unconscious. The human being, you judge them through the veil of your conceptual reality. So all you ever see is a completely distorted view of what things are like or what another human being is like. And you have a totally distorted view of yourself too. A conceptual sense of identity, only conceptual, meaning it consists of thought structures, thought forms. And so when that happens, for example, it's easy to condemn a large section of humanity for certain reasons which are conceptual, because, for example, they don't believe the same things that you believe. Therefore, they are less than human. Therefore, I need to kill them. That sounds crazy, of course it is insane, but it is the reality of many humans, and has been for a long time. So now a certain percentage of humanity are awakening out of that complete identification with conditioned thinking, and this is why you are here. You would not be here if the transcendent consciousness that is beyond thinking were not already arising in you. That has, although what you hear on the news and in the news is not the whole story by any means. This event here, for example, is of greater importance, although it only involves maybe 1,000 people, is of greater importance than almost anything you will read or watch in the news tonight, because it involves humanity reaching a new level of consciousness where they no longer generate insanity and suffering for themselves and each other. But is it going to be on the news tonight? I don't think so, unless one person goes totally crazy in here. Now, this is funny because it's absolutely true. And when you look at it like that, you can see that that also is insane. That if one person becomes crazy out of thousands, then that's the news. But 1,000 people becoming conscious and not being crazy is not the news. So there's an acceleration or intensification of both the gravitational pull that creates this senseless suffering and the arising of the new. So there's the so as I said, in the mainstream media is mostly the gravitational pull is the news mostly, but then there's an underground movement of which we are almost underground, not totally underground anymore since Oprah, but so it's gone a little bit overground. She helped a lot with that. That's there But what is happening here is still dismissed by a lot of the mainstream media. They have a certain way of reporting on it, if they in rare cases when they do report on it. And that applies even to the so-called high-level media. It would be rare to find an objective report about if the New York Times or wrote about this. There would be an element of irony of creeping in and dismissing it as a fad. Mindfulness is a fad. It's a passing phase for humans who haven't made it.